Hey guys, my name is Amy and welcome back to the vlogs. Now, my first point is an apology. Last week, the video was meant to go up and it didn't, which was a Gaming Friends video, and it's of Heroes and Generals. I'll let you know that now. The reason why is because I ran out of time, actually. I recorded it at the weekend because I can only do Gaming Friends at the weekend, and I tried to edit it, and I ran out of time simply because we had loads of recording problems. Like first of all, this camera wouldn't work, and then I was trying out new recording software, and I'll go in a bit more detail later. But I'll let you know that video is coming this weekend, and it'll be an addition. It's meant to be last week, and next week you'll get another Gaming Friends video and another vlog and that'll be that for the next week. This week you'll get this video, Armada Gaming, and the late video. Okay, that's just an apology on my first part. Okay, now today I'm actually working without script or bullet points because I have just got back from the cinema and I've just been to see Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I won't say anything. I'm just gonna say it's a great film. The ending, I felt like, well, what I wanted to happen would have been too cheesy, like too implausible and all that. But it was. I love the ending. It was really cool, and I love the whole film. I love cinematography. The music in it was brilliant, and the story was quite cool. The story's quite cool. I won't spoil anything in case you haven't seen it yet, because I know some people get really angry about that, and that's time. So if I seem really tired, forgetful, just staring there like. Sorry, if I could do that, that means I'm just so exhaustedly tired. Like I look like, oh god, don't even get me started. So basically, this week, so these vlogs, I actually going to turn sort of to a weekly sort of thing. I usually might record these on the Thursday, and so then I'll give you sort of a relapse of everything that happens that day. So this week, it's been pretty average. We had a talk today by some guy. He came in from Kent Police, and he basically talked to us about hate crimes. It was interesting. I found it quite interesting, personally. Not sure if that's the sort of thing people I meant to find YouTube. What is my pocket? I've been looking for these pics for my band. I played rhythm guitar in a band, if you didn't know. So yeah, that's pretty much happened. Like I said, I've just been to cinema. I've been absolutely shattered. And I've actually started, it might be over there, I've started something called a food portfolio. Now, give me 1 second, because it's over there on my bed. So, okay, so it's this. It says Frozen Fund, but basically I'm setting up a food portfolio for my college. I'm applying to a college, and I want to do catering there. And I was told that, it was suggested that if I bring along like a portfolio full of food that I've cooked, then I've made a confession. So far there's only like, so I've got like this. I'm not sure if you can see this properly. So I've got like that. And then I've got that. So that's a stir fry, chicken stir fry that I made. And then this is a crumble with with ice cream and custard. I've got a cheesecake that I made this morning to go in. But I felt like I could do a better job. And I've got some a selection of things that I've cooked over the course of my Food Tech GCSE. So I'll just put that down over there. Ooh. No. So basically, where do I start? I had this whole thing planned out in my head, and it's just gone poof. Oh, 1 second. Okay, so I'm back. Another resident on the ring asked me a question. I really need to make a recording sign and like a little light. So basically, what was I going to say? I was going to say something important. I'm just extremely tired. I had the whole thing planned out in my head, and I've just completely gone poof about it. So it's a very short week. So I'll speak to you Monday. I had a mock exam. Kind of went a bit bad, but you know I'll wing it. Usually that's great. I've been saying my college portfolio, as you've seen. I should cook the cheesecake. I might do a calzone today, actually. Now that sounds a bit out of context. In my food tech GCSE that I'm doing, you basically first off you pick a theme. They give you a list of themes, like it could be like deli, baking, stuff like that with creative names. I picked something called festivals, and it's like a festival food sort of thing that you find at an average music festival. Now, then you find 10 recipes that you think would be good. You think would be good to use, and then out of those 10, you pick 6 that you actually cook, and from those 6, you pick 1 to do trials on. Now, I picked loads. I picked 10, and they ranged them from like a chili stuffed like a chili con carne jack potato, to like a soup, and there was like pasties in there, and I had calzones. And if you don't know what calzones is, it's like a folded pizza. So like you make the pizza, so and then it all gets folded and put in the oven. So it's like a pasty pizza if you think of it like that, except it uses dough and not pastry. So my mouth was feeling this sort. You know, have you ever got the feeling at the back of your mouth where it's like your uvula and it feels like there's something itching there or something stuck there, or it's like sore? That's what I feel I'm getting in my mouth right now, and it really hurts. But I'm doing this anyway because, you know, for the viewers. Yeah. So I'm doing so yeah. I picked the calzone for my trials, and so far I redid the trial, but I changed the filling and I made dough and pastry from scratch. See, I say dough and pastry because I used a dough, so I call them shells, things which are the outside basically. So I made dough and I made pastry because I wanted to test a different kind of doughs and pastry. So the difference between dough and pastry, I'm swaying towards dough for my final prototype, which is the final item I cook, and then I've redone it. Then I fried it like on a hob and that. I've barbecued it, which went terrible, by the way. Obviously, I wrapped it in tinfoil and used a disposable barbecue, and basically it was really burned. I think I could draw using the amount of charcoal I made on that thing. So bonus, the filling tastes amazing. So, you know, silver linings. And then today I microwaved it, and I didn't expect the microwave to work, but it sort of worked. And of course, it was never gonna like fully work, but it worked. So I kind of wanted to avoid the case of Fantastic Beasts, but basically I went to Carlton actually to see to see it, and it was odd because usually you go through the front door and you go through that. However, that wasn't the case this time. It was weird, and so for some reason we had to go round the back of the place and through the fire escape. Don't ask me why. And literally they had the entire counter and all that in the front. I think they're doing renovation, but it's kind of cool because you could watch trailers while you're getting your tickets. So, but I saw a trailer for Ghost in the Shell. No, I haven't read Ghost in the Shell or watched it. I'm not sure if it's an anime or a manga. I'm gonna get a lot into hate for that, aren't I? Oh God. But I do know a few things. That it's meant to be. It's a very old piece of work from 1954, I believe. But there's gonna be a film adaptation of it, which looks amazing because it's got Scarlett Johansson. Is it Johansson or Johansson? I don't actually know. If you say Johansson and something say Johansson, Scarlett Johansson, I have no idea. But like, why can't they just like? I'm pretty sure that if I looked on the Wikipedia page, you got like the little sound icon, and I'll say, and it'll read it out to you because you know Wikipedia does that. So she's gonna be in it apparently, and it's Ghost in the Shell, and I'm so excited because I'm actually gonna tell my friend Eddie about it. He absolutely loves this sort of thing. Now this actually brings me on to another point that I'm not actually no, it doesn't, because I'm not gonna tell you about it. Okay, so I've got to tell you about it now, don't I? Now I said I'm not gonna tell you about it. That'd be like an asshole move. So basically, the main gist of it is I've set up another channel, not another Armada TV channel, but it's a channel with some friends, and we're doing a podcast and stuff. But I'm not gonna tell you any more about it, only because we're not gonna officially announce it until Eddie, who is one of the people on there, he said until he's comfortable that his YouTube channel is like finally up and running. And on there will go some gameplay and stuff, but you didn't hear this from me. You didn't. So if anybody asks you, you didn't hear this from me. So yeah, that basically happened. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to the Fantastic Beast now, aren't I? Okay, one second. Let me check the video. Okay, I have no idea how long I'm going. I think I'm going 5 more minutes. Okay, I'm gonna give it straight. Right now, here's a spoiler warning for Fantastic Beasts and where to find them. If you haven't seen it yet, then don't continue this video. Just leave and come back to this video if you want to watch it again after you've seen Fantastic Beasts. Now, where was I? Okay, so Fantastic Beasts, if you want to find them. I felt it was quite good. It was amazing. Eddie Redmayne's character, I kind of liked him. And there was what I didn't expect is that there's very few references to Harry Potter. Well, okay, let me phrase that. When I say Harry Potter, I mean the universe. So, and usually in... So, Something, I thought there was something on the camera. So basically, usually in a sort of spin-off film, there'll be loads. Usually, sometimes, well, not usually, but sometimes in spin-off films, you have loads and loads of references to the main franchise, which is usually like, so yeah, I get it. It's related to the main franchise. But this one, there was mention of Hogwarts. They mentioned Albus Dumbledore once. They call him the word Muggles was actually not used that much, only used by Eddie Redmayne's character because of course he's from England and all that. So it was a lot of references to the world of Harry Potter. There was a bit of a, but one of the cool things is that they mentioned Lea Lestrange, which I think is like the parent of Bellatrix Lestrange, of course. So I'm not sure if that's important at all. Maybe there's some like lore I don't know about. I will make the confession. Sorry, I'll make the confession. I have seen all 8 films, tried and tested, and I've read all the books except for the last 2, sort of. Okay, I read books 1 to 5 consistently. I read them one after the other, boom, 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 and I quite liked it, and it was quite cool. I was reading number 6, and then my copy of number 6 started to fall apart. So like the spine fell off and all that, and I was like, oh, so I can't stop reading it. And then when I went to try, I thought, then when I saw the 6th film, and I thought, okay, well maybe I'll try number 7 since my copy number 6 is broken. The problem with number 7 is that it's so long, and I know people will say, but that's like the best one, and I'm like, oh, is it really? Because I just don't have time to read a book that thick, and I'm like, oh my god, it's just like, it's so thick and there's so much filler. And people say, oh, it's so good, but it's just so much filler. And people are like, oh, but there's a good part. There's so much filler. I'm going on now, aren't I? Oh god, I must seem really annoyed now. But so yeah, so I haven't actually read number 7 because it's just so long and I just don't have time for it. I thought maybe yeah. Hey, so basically, yeah, I literally have nothing else to say right now. I'm absolutely exhausted, I will tell you that right now. But tonight I will record a Modder Game, and you know why? Because I'm dedicated to you guys. So yeah, basically, like, share, subscribe and comment, please. And if you want to tell me anything about Harry Potter and all that, and if you want to talk about that, then go ahead, you can put down comments. If you got some constructive criticisms, I'd love to do that. And actually, if anybody does comment, and if anybody does comment, I will mention it in a vlog. I'll say, if they ask me a question, I'll mention their name in a vlog and a little shout out, because hardly anyone ever comments. And if I get say 50 people make a comment, which would be rare, I'd choose my favourite one out of the comments. Hopefully they're funny. So that is all for now. I've been Daniel Mawadi. Make sure you check out the vlogs playlist and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching and goodbye.